first item on our agenda is special order of the day, and this is recognition and commendation of former Planning Commissioner Joe Lutz for his 13-plus years of service on the City Planning Commission. Joe, we have a resolution that we want to read.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Patty,
Yes.
if I just could, before you read the resolution, I have just been made aware this evening of an error. Apparently, the cake was right, and the agenda is right, but the resolution says 12-plus years, because the first resolution that I was able to locate appointing Commissioner Lutz to the commission was in 1993. However, I have been informed that it was actually 1992. So we're going to have to correct this little error, but you can go ahead and read it, and just with the
That or
understanding
we could just white it out.
12 is
you know.
13. Well, there's some dates in there that are obviously wrong, too.
That's probably because I didn't know what I was doing the first year.
That could be.
Okay, Joe. Let's see if we can do this here. This is Resolution, City Plan Commission number JL0601, Resolution of the Planning Commission of the City of Emeryville expressing the Commission's sincere appreciation to Joe Lutz for over 13 years of service on the Emeryville Planning Commission. And Joe, this is very serious, so we would appreciate no response until the resolution has been read. Whereas Joseph M. Lutz was nominated to the Emeryville Planning Commission by Mayor Nora Davis and appointed by the City Council on June 15, 1992, by a vote of 4 ayes and 1 no. And whereas Joe's original appointment was effective July 1, 1992, and he has tendered his resignation from the commission effective April 1st, 2006, for an overall commission tenure of 13 years and 9 months. And whereas Joe served as chair and vice chair of the commission several times during his long tenure on the commission, and whereas Joe served as vice chair and one of the commission's representatives on the General Plan Update Steering Committee, and whereas Joe has taken it upon himself to raise Rembrandt, a 16th century Dutch painter from the dead, to grant him planning commissioner status to oversee the preparation of the city's General Plan Update, and whereas Joe has further taken it upon himself to create a new operative verb, Rembrandting, that gave him leeway for which he would otherwise typically consider excessive exactions and input into the design of individual applications as the cleanup and reuse of seriously contaminated heavy industrial sites reaches completion, and we focus on quality of life issues and the transformation of the city, and that was yours, wasn't it? Whereas Joe is leaving us just as the Rembrandting of Emeryville is about to take place, and whereas Joe had gorgeous black hair and looked like Joe Namath when he was first appointed to the Planning Commission almost 14 years ago, and he used to give Chris Owens hot flashes because he was so beautiful, and later that crush turned into under-the-table kicks for his long and passionate speeches, and whereas Joe has been very helpful in explaining the Commission's duties, obligations, and processes to Buzz Cardoza, his replacement on the Commission, and whereas as a self-appointed watchdog of the community, Joe has taken it upon himself to make sure that local businesses such as Trader Vic's, whose deck his balcony overlooks, behave themselves and act as good neighbors and responsible corporate citizens, and whereas Joe has provided his fellow commissioners, staff, and the public with numerous laughs or groans as a result of his quick wit and clever or painful puns, and whereas wherever Joe was taunted during Planning Commission deliberations, he never took debate, and whereas Joe has learned over the years that when reviewing stone building materials, you can't always take it for granted. And whereas when reviewing landscape plans, Joe would not leave it alone or allow the discussion to be truncated. even if it took 3 hours, but always got to the root of the issue. And whereas, in all seriousness, Joe's thoughtful and insightful comments and wisdom on a variety of long-range and current planning issues will be greatly missed. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Planning Commission hereby expresses its sincere appreciation to Joe Lutz for his 13-plus years of outstanding service, friendship, warmth, humor, and compassion to the city of Emeryville and its citizens, and wishes Joe the best of luck in all of his future endeavors. And it's signed on May 25th, 2006, by all the planning commissioners.
Thank you
Move
very
approval.
Joe?
Patty, we had a motion by Commissioner Trading.
Okay, do I hear a second?
Second.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like
Without
everybody
exception?
seconded. All right, good.
I'll just say a couple of words. I said some words out in the link.
I don't know, do you want to vote no?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
I want to keep in keeping with his appointment.
Well, you already signed the resolution, I'm sorry.
I did mention, and outside in link, I really have never worked with such a fine group of folks, and most of you know I'm not a BSer, and this is really true. The city staff that we've worked with and the Planning Commission and the City Council have just been outstanding, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege to work with you in helping the city grow and start the rebranding process. So I congratulate you all, and I congratulate the citizens of Emeryville for, they're the ones who have really shouldered all the work and provided persons for the committees and the council and the planning commission. So this is really a citywide citizenry rebuild, and everybody's to be congratulated, and I'm just happy to be a very, very small part of this. So thank you very much, and the best of luck to all of you.